Hey everyone out there, welcome to Process Server and Messenger. My name's Nick, and before we start the show, please like to remind everybody to like, rate, review, subscribe, become a member, leave a comment, interact with my content. I'm all over the place. I'm all out there. I'm on Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube Shorts. I just put out a longer version of the theme song. Just in case you want to jam out to it. There's an extended cut now, so check it out. It's all right. I've been doing a little more music lately, being a little more creative, so that's nice. Check it out. Like, rate, review, subscribe, become a member. I got a patreon.com/process server and messenger. That's patreon.com/process server and messenger. Put up a lot of cool content on there all the time. Pictures, video, just new stuff, creative stuff. It's the best way to support the show. But yeah, I want some more. I got a Substack now. I got a lot of stuff going on. So I'm just pushing it. So if you like any of this, go ahead and interact and comment or do something. I don't know. We need to boost those numbers a little. And anyways, Tuesday, January 20th, a little bit late on the Monday show. It's not Monday anymore. We're going to do some updates. We're going to do a little of this, a little bit of that, and just get back into the week. Business is pumping. Work is steady. And the show must go on. So, I got a new theme song. No, it's not new. I just kind of you might not even notice it. I edited it. I don't know, kind of messed with it a little. It's the same song. You're not going to notice. I'm going to notice. I can hear all these little tiny details. To me, this is a way better version. It's the same song. You're not going to notice. So there's a little update to the theme intro song. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I hope you like it. You're not going to notice a difference. Welcome to Process Server and Messenger, the show where I like to talk about life as a process server, life as a messenger, life as a small business owner, life as an Angels fan, life as a guy who watched a lot of football this weekend, tried to serve some people, life as just a guy. My name's Nick. I'm a California process server and host of the show, the runner of small businesses, and the producer of small podcasts. Hope everyone had a good Martin Luther King Jr. Day weekend. It was a 3-day weekend. The holiday was yesterday. I went to an outlet and did some shopping with my wife and kids, and we went to the Disney store and let the kids pick out some toys. They like my youngest kid, he'll play with anything. I don't think he has a preference. I mean, I'm sure he does, but he'll get into anything. But the 5-year-old is starting to have his own things that he likes, and he knows what to pick out. It's so funny. Because we'll take him to we went to the Disney store yesterday at this shopping center, and just let him look around and have fun and pick out whatever he wanted. And he picked out 2 things, and that's it. And that's all. We tried to show him everything else, and he was like, no. It instantly just picked out the 2 things he liked, and he looked at everything else, but he was he knows what he wants. So that was funny. He's into figurines. Plastic toys. I don't know what to say. Plastic toys. They don't have to be too mobile. It's just the kinds with the stiff arms that kind of maybe go like this. You can make them move their arms. Their legs will do like something like that. Not too much. They're like almost like models, toys, figures. A lot of them don't even do a lot of movement. Some of them are just like stationary, like a figure in a pose. And he likes to play with those. That's like his favorite type of toy right now. Dinosaurs, animals, Disney characters, Pixar characters. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm surprised and glad because I was almost half expecting him to like just pick everything in the Disney store, just grab everything off the shelf and say, "Can we get this? Can we get this? Can we get this?" But no, he found his things, and that was that. So that was nice. He picked Frozen figures, and he picked Encanto. So, Frozen is a good movie. Encanto is a good movie. They were cool figurines. He had a great time playing with them all weekend. We got in and out, celebrated Martin Luther King Jr. Day by getting some in and out. I do a double-double. I'll do a combo double-double with the Coke and fries. Raw onion on the double-double. That's about it. Not really like anything crazy. Just I don't like a grill. A grilled onion's fine, but I like an onion. I like the onion flavor. So just a raw white onion, yellow onion. That's all I need. Don't cook it. Don't grill it. I'll do an onion ring. A fried onion ring's good. But I like the onion flavor. So just give me the raw onion on the double-double. And a Coke and some fries. It was nice. It was nice. I always like going to In-N-Out. Great hamburger. Animal style's fine. I like that. I don't really do that anymore. I'm just like simpler order, simple thing. I'll do an animal style fries, but they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're good. I'm just probably not ordering that anymore. I used to get double animal style fries, animal style Coke. No, I just do the hamburger now. Now I'm just interested in the onion, the burger and the onion. The tomato's all right. I'm not taking the tomato off. Lettuce, cheese. There you go. Great Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I got my cookies. I'm ready to go. I'm like the Brad Pitt of process server podcasting. I always have my cookies now. I'm always eating something. That's going to be my podcasting thing. The truth is, I just need the energy. I need the sugar rush. It's hard for me to talk this much. I'm usually not talking very much throughout the day. Usually, most I'm saying is, "Are you this person? Here's your documents." I say that 10 or 20 times a day, and that's that. So yeah, let's see. We had Martin Luther King Jr. Day. A lot of basketball games on. Didn't really watch them. I was out driving and shopping and eating hamburgers. Watched some more Vanderpump. Me and my wife are getting caught up on all the Vanderpumps. We did a rewatch of the Vanderpumps. Vanderpump Rules. We did a rewatch of the whole series. We're watching season 12 now, but they have episodes every Wednesday. So we're also doing like a rewatch of the whole show. So we watched a lot of that. I got a lot of thoughts on that. I'm gonna have to save that for a special episode of the podcast, but a lot of thoughts on the Vanderpumps. A lot of basketball games I didn't watch. I'm actually got a couple on the screens. I got a couple games going. What do I got here? Celtics, Pistons. That should be a good one. Those are two good teams. I like the Pistons. They're doing well this year. They're fun to watch. They're a good team. Yeah, Pistons are like the team of the year. This is like their season. Hopefully, yeah, I don't know. It's just nice. they're a fun team to watch. So I got them on. That should be a close game. I know it was yesterday. I can look up the score. I think the Pistons won. But yeah, I got a couple games on. I'm trying to catch up on that. Lakers haven't been doing too good. Let's see. They're playing the Nuggets tonight. So we'll see. I haven't been feeling too great about the Lakers lately. They're kind of not consistently good. I'll just put it like that. Not consistently good. So hopefully they can get something going. They got a lot of great excuses. They got a lot of, it's okay. It's like, this is just what happens in an NBA season. I'm willing to let it pass. I've still seen the potential of this team. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, game on tonight. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I'm not disappointed again, We're going to be all right. Angels are not going to be all right. Angels are not going to be all right this year. It's almost baseball season. Angels are going to be bad again. So we're looking forward to that. Didn't go to the parade. Didn't go to Martin Luther King Day, Kingdom Day parade. Maybe we'll go next year. We went out to I don't know where this place is. It's on the 101. You go out there towards Santa Barbara, and there's a outlet shopping center. We did Gap. We did New Balance. This is all Gap. I'm all gapped out. But I have enough Gap. We're kind of looking for clothes for the kids. We did Gap, Disney Store, New Balance, In and Out. Didn't go anywhere else. There's a ton of stores out there, but we kind of knew what we wanted. A lot of cool New Balance shoes for the kids, so they're ready for school. They're all hooked up. They're all ready to go, and great prices. You go to the outlet. I think that's back in. Online shopping is kind of a fad that's over now. The delivery, it's over. What's back is going to an outlet an hour and a half away, pushing the kids around in a giant shopping city where everything's 25% off. Then walking about 4 miles around that shopping city and then getting yourself an In-N-Out hamburger. I feel like that's going to come back this year. The in-store shopping experience, shopping outlets, 25% off. You go to the store and get it. You get the discount. You go to the outlet store, hour and a half away, and then you get yourself an In-N-Out hamburger. That's going to be big this year. I feel like that's coming back this year. I had a great time. It was a great holiday. I went home and did some proofs. And I did some more proofs this morning. I didn't go out to CT Corp today. But I have some work lined up for tomorrow. I'll be out there tomorrow. But I was there on Friday, and I served them about 5,000 million times on Friday. So got the last of those proofs out this morning. And yeah, I haven't been out today. Today's a lot of paperwork day. Today's an email day. I do have to go out later. I have to try to serve this lady a subpoena. I don't know what they want. It's just a typical subpoena for appearance. They just want to get her on Zoom and ask some questions about something. We'll see. We'll see how I do. It's nearby. It's right by this boba shop I go to, so that's fun. I don't do boba, but I get it for my wife. We'll see how I do there. Maybe I'll have some luck. I'm getting some good vibes from this one. I only made one attempt so far, so I got to go back today. And then tomorrow I got to go CT Corp. So I got a couple of jobs going out to CT Corp. What else did I do? Yeah, I did a ton of CT Corp on Friday. No, that one's done. I just got to close it out. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty much all caught up. Everyone's invoices out. I got to go to the notary. I got to go see a notary public later today. I just go to the UPS store, and it's $15 each. I don't have like a notary person, but it's just I've been thinking about that for a long time. I'm happy to do the UPS store. It's convenient. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's good enough. Also, I'm kind of like I'm feeling a little like I used to be a notary. I'm not anymore. I didn't particularly like it. I like being a process server much better. But I was looking into becoming a professional photocopier so that I can be listed as deposition officer, photocopier, and you have to be you or someone involved in the operation has to be a notary public. So I might end up becoming a notary again just so that I can be a professional photocopier and then be listed as deposition officer. Now, that kind of bums me out because I don't want to be a notary. I didn't like the process. You got to take a class. You got to take a test, I think. It's so much more than being a process server. And you got to keep your books like, that's not that tough. But it's just one more thing. It's just one more thing to keep track of. And, a bunch of rules, bunch of tests. It's a whole thing being a notary. It's different from being a process server. Being a notary it's not hard, but yeah, you got to take the class, you got to take the test. It's the whole thing. It's just more work. It's like not harder. It's just more steps. So I'm not looking forward to that, but I want it because if I can do that and become a registered photocopier, then I could be listed as deposition officer. Now, I don't want to do records. I don't want to do, I don't want to be like a deposition officer, really. I just want to be able to, look, let me explain it. Some people want to do like a Zoom subpoena. Like they serve you with a subpoena and they don't really want you to show up for court. They don't really want you to show up to their office. They just want you to do a little Zoom call so they can ask you a few questions. And depending on what the jurisdiction is or what the address of the person being served is, excuse me, every time I start these things, I get an allergy attack. There's cats outside everywhere. It's a warm summer day. Anyways, back to deposition officer. Okay, recently I had someone serve a subpoena and they want to do the whole thing on Zoom, but because of the jurisdiction, because of the rules of this certain subpoena, you have to have a deposition officer within 100 miles of the address where they get served. And so the whole thing's done on Zoom. So you're not going in, but that's just the rules. They need to be listed 100 miles within the area. Now you can ignore this and maybe the judge won't care and maybe the other party won't care. But if you're doing things the right way by the book, just no mistakes, you don't need this mess in your life. You just do things the right way. You're not trying to put an address that doesn't count or hope nobody catches you. The rules say it's got to be within 100 miles. So the idea would be I serve the document and I can be listed as the deposition officer with the understanding that you're doing this on Zoom. You're not really coming to my office. Although I got mics, I can record you, but no, I'm not doing that. I just want to be listed so in case I serve it and they're doing something via Zoom, if they want to list me, that's just an option for my clients. They know they're doing it on Zoom anyway, but they need an address within 100 miles. they can use me and I'm a deposition officer, that'd be great. So it's not that I want to be involved in the production of records. That's the whole operation. Not interested in that. Not interested in like, although it would be cool one day, I guess. Now that I'm thinking about it, it would be cool to have like a deposition office set up. I know there's places that do this. I know that there's already things like this, but I would like to. This is an aspect of it where I would actually be interested in, not the records production part. There's subpoenas where you get served for production of records, and you're supposed to produce the documents to the deposition officer, who is then supposed to. I mean, you're supposed to know. You're supposed to serve the person whose records are getting served with a notice to consumer. There's specific dates and there's a specific timeline that this has got to be done in. There's certain prices that are negotiated and the state code will tell you what the prices are in some cases and what witness fees are. You're the deposition officer. You're like, people are emailing you records. People are mailing you records. You're scanning it in and you're keeping a copy on you're keeping an electronic copy. And then you got to offer it to the other opposing counsel. You got to notify them that we have the records. Would you like a copy? And they can request it. And that's where you make a little bit of money, because now you serve the documents and you get the records for your party, and then you ask the other party if you want to buy a copy from you. You make a little bit of extra money that way. But it's just, you have to organize the whole thing. They got to be on CDs. They have to be labeled a certain way. There's a whole, it's like data management. It's like information management. It's like, it's a whole thing. You're just dealing with files and selling files and CDs, and you have to number things correctly, and it's a whole thing. And I'm not interested in that at all. But the ones where I serve, where it's like you're getting a subpoena to testify, you're going to be asked questions. So I got a little cookie on my mic. They're going to ask you questions. They don't want records from you. They're going to ask you questions, and they're going to film it on Zoom. Then I could be listed as a deposition officer. And I don't know, just a nice little thing easy thing for my client. That way I'm serving it and they can list me. Then it's just bing, bang, boom, one-stop shop. But moving forward, it would be cool to have an office that had mics set up, cameras set up, have a little studio, have a little reception area with cookies and coffee. Have a big screen TV in case someone wanted to do like a PowerPoint. Just an office that was specifically set up for Zoom calls and depositions. Like, I have an office that has 4 rooms, and there's a reception area that has tables and seats and phone chargers and snacks and water and coffee and maybe a movie going, and you're in the reception area. You can just relax, some comfortable chairs. And then you have your deposition rooms where there's cameras and mics and screens and TVs or a projector or whatever you need, and have like a really comfortable environment, nice seats, nice comfortable everything, and just do depositions and Zoom calls. How's that for an idea? It's called growth and innovation. But it would be cool. There'd be like cool music playing. It'd be like a whole cool vibe. The chairs would be comfortable. The furniture would be cool and futuristic. The lighting would be nice. The food would be cool. Like delicious food everywhere. Like a giant fridge with, maybe even a beer or two in there. Maybe a little bit of alcohol. You're about to take a deposition and you gotta loosen up a little bit. Maybe some Gatorade. Like a sandwich guy who makes sandwiches. Like you order it and it's hard. It's hard for me to talk on an empty stomach. I do one of these things and I'm like out of energy. I know what it's like to need food to get through a long session of talking. So yeah, I just want to make it comfortable for people. They're doing a deposition and they're just at a cool place. Comfortable chairs. A place that's a vibe. Maybe a live band in the reception area, like a jazz band, like a guy with the drums that go shh, 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 the brush drums, and like a guy in the bass. Dum, 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 and some guy on the keyboard. Ding, 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 like a soft band, just to set the vibe, get you in the mood for the deposition. A place where you're happy to get served with a subpoena. like a upscale Zoom meeting venue. A place where you could come and film a segment for ESPN or something, or, do a guest spot for the news. But yeah, so for that reason, I was looking into getting my notary, I don't know what you call it, register, become a notary public again. Not looking forward to it, but I think I'm moving in that direction. And then it just as a courtesy, I'm not really there yet, but just as a courtesy, if you need to list my address for these Zoom calls, because the rules say you have to be within 100 miles. It's a nice little like courtesy thing I can do for you. It's a nice little, just an option. Make it easier for you to use me, and then you can list me. Easy. Not looking forward to that. Don't want to get into production of documents, but just to be able to do that I'm serving a subpoena to somebody at CT Corp, and they want to list me as the depot officer, so they have the address within 100 miles. Perfect. But yeah, being a notary, it's a whole thing. I'm not looking forward to it. Didn't love it the first time, but it looks like I'm going to do it again. Oh, sorry. Going to mess with my mic. The height. There we go. That's better. All right. It's Monday. I want to do some updates from the California Courts newsroom, which I like to. Oh, it's Tuesday. Whatever. We're doing it today. We're just going to go through the stories. I looked at one of them, but building safer communities, one young adult at a time. This is a feel-good story. Let's see if I can get it. Collaborative court approach can help 18 to 25-year-olds turn their life around, prepare them for adulthood. This is great. What is this? San Francisco Hall of Justice, young adult court program, having criminal records forever sealed. That's awesome. There we go. This is great stuff. One mistake does not permanently define someone, blah, 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 said Judge Eric Fleming. Presides over the San Francisco YAC, Young Adult Court. Okay, look at that. YAC program, Phase 1, Engagement and Assessment. Phase 2, Stability and Accountability. Phase 3, Wellness and Community Connections. Phase 4, Program Transitions and Graduation Day. That's fun. That's great. 197 graduated from the program between August 2015 and August 2025. More than 400 participants, 197 graduating. 2024, 102 justice-involved young adults completed. 50% graduation rate, 73 remain arrest-free after graduation. Okay, this is beautiful. This is a feel-good stuff. Adopted in Orange County, New Mexico, Massachusetts, Wisconsin, New York. Great. I love this. The photos are great, too. These people look happy. Oh, they got cupcakes. Congrats. They get cupcakes. That's going to be a fun graduation ceremony. You shake a judge's hand. You get a cup of juice and a cupcake. There's balloons. This is great. I love this. The photos are just heartwarming. What a feel-good story. What else we got? Supreme Court decision not to depublish Brown Act case prompts Groban to urge clarifying legislation. I don't think I'm going to understand this one. Yeah. Okay, that happened. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to explain it because I don't even know what I just read. So, California Supreme Court opens doors to declaratory relief in public records disputes. Folsom rescinds approval for new historic district building following judge's ruling. Court rejects Trump's lawsuit seeking California voters' sensitive data. Okay, what else happened? Ooh, Superior Court of California, County of Santa Clara debuts student artwork online and in person at downtown Superior Court. This is awesome. I love this. I love going to the courthouse and there's public art. Dang, look at that courthouse, California Supreme Court in San Francisco. That looks menacing. That looks like a European international court. That looks crazy. It's a funny picture. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. Artwork. To view the artwork online? Heck yeah. I'm going to be putting this up here for sure. This is just the best. This is going to be on display. San Jose Superior Court of California, County of Santa Clara, proud to announce the debut of student artwork online, in person, downtown at their 101 North 1st Street, San Jose Superior Court Juror Assembly Room. Artwork created by elementary school students. Excuse me. Across Santa Clara County reflects the theme, what brings you happiness and joy? What a great question. Yeah, there's more. But look at some of this art. This is awesome. I'm going to put it up here. It's hard to do a visual on the podcast. I have the YouTube video, so the people on YouTube are going to see it, but the podcast people, this is great stuff. This is just heartwarming stuff. Just trust me. Go to my website. Go to my YouTube and watch this stuff. Maybe I'll post a link to it. This is crazy. There's it's a NASCAR from Evergreen Elementary. It looks like a NASCAR car with its watercolor, checkered flag, and the NASCAR says Beach Light. Joy, number 4. BISCH. BISCH. Beach Light. It's like Bud Light, like a NASCAR. Look at, I'm going to put this photo up so you can see it. That's a controversial one. This is an elementary school. I don't understand that one. I like it. Oh man, this is just the best. Elementary school art in public. Wow. I'm going to tell you, this is my favorite one. Majestic Way School. That's a good one. Merritt Trace Elementary School has some talent over there. I like that. Okay, I can't lie. Some of this is bad. Sometimes little kids are bad at art too. Like, what is this? It's like a tree. It's cool. I like the. They got one here that's just a pen. I mean, it looks like a pencil drawing. Just a guy standing next to a tree. What is this? Okay. There's like, wow, Silver Oak Elementary. Look at this guy. That's amazing. It's like a mountain and like the ocean. It's like a beautiful. Wow, some of this is really great. There's a ton. There's like 100. There's like over 100 little kids painting. Some of it's crazy. This one just says Happy Joy. Oh, it's Diary of a Wimpy Kid cartoon. Here's some construction paper art. Who did this? Ellis Elementary School did construction paper. Some of this stuff, man. Oh yeah, okay. What was the question? It's what brings you happiness and joy? Oh, clouds and trees coming out of what is this? Ellis Elementary School. I guess they really love clouds and trees over there. Okay, this one says music, candy. There you go, candy. Alexander Rose Elementary School. Somebody likes candy. There you go. This is weird. What is this? It's just someone smiling. That's amazing. I'm putting that all up on the YouTube. It's going to be hard. There's a lot. There's like 200 drawings there. It's going to be a lot of work, but that's great. Oops, getting an email right here. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Okay. But yeah, that was awesome. That just makes me feel so good. I love art in public, art at courthouses. That's going to be in the juror room. Juror assembly room. So that's really cool. I think that's it for the news. Yeah. There's that one Brown Act case. I'm not reading that. That's a whole thing. That's a whole thing. I'm not reading that. And yeah, whatever. The rest of them, nothing was as good as that art story. That was great. All right, now is the time of the podcast where I like to talk about my website, servect.net. Servect.net. It's a website you go to when you need to serve Uber, Lyft, Target. Who we got? I got a whole list here. Experian, First Bank, JP Morgan, Sunbelt Rentals, Albertsons, ADP, Uber, Lyft, PayPal. Go to servect.net. Send me an email at info@servect.net, info@servect.net. That's servect.net. Send me an email. My name's Nick. We'll be in touch. I'll get you a great price. I'll get you great service. Get your proofs back right away. You're getting same-day rush routine service. You let me know I can do it. I'm there almost every day. Almost every day. I could be there every day if you want. I could be there every day. But if you need documents served to CT Corp in Glendale, California, or LegalZoom, LegalZoom's also down there. I go there. Yeah, you let me know. We'll get it done. I'm professional. I'm fast. You'll be happy. You'll get great service. You'll get the best service. You'll get the best service. You cannot get better service. You literally cannot. And you'll move on with your case. The first step of your case is going to be serving the person. You want to get it started on the right foot. You want to get things going the right way. You don't want to mess up on the first step. It's like a subconscious thing. You do it right, and you have a good experience right at the beginning, and it's good luck from then on. I don't know anything about your case. So, but it's good. You want to get started on the right foot. So you come to me, you go to the website, servect.net, you send me an email, info@servect.net, info@servect.net. And my name's Nick, and be in touch, and you'll get the best service. You'll get the fastest, most reliable. You're working with me. You're talking to me. You're getting my email. I'm answering. I'm making the proofs. Proofs are accurate. Proofs are on time. And it's just the best. I've been doing it a while. I got a ton of clients. They're all happy, and I love my clients. They love me. So if you need anything served, to Uber, Lyft, Experian, Walmart, JP Morgan, Bank of America, PayPal, blah, blah, blah. All of them. They're all down there at CT Corp. You get in touch with me and you're getting more than a process server. You're getting a specialist. You're getting the best service to start your case off the right way, the correct way, fast, efficient, and a great price. You're going to be so happy with the price. It's going to blow you away that you're paying so little for such a great product. SurfCT.net, info@surfct.net. My name's Dick. Check it out. Okay, back to the show. I'm going to take a little break here. I got to blow my nose. I'm having like an allergy attack right on cue. Every time I turn this camera on, it's like, I mean, I do it at the same time of day. Maybe there's something to it there. I do it around noon. Maybe that's right when the allergies are like at the peak. Whatever. Time out. All right. We're back. I was able to take care of that, and we're back. So I've been messing around a lot with AI, and I talk about it a lot on my podcast now. I guess it's just a part of being a small business person, is that you're going to be dealing with AI and generative. I mean, I don't even like to call it AI. It's like just generative stuff, video, stock. I use a lot of Adobe, but it's like a big part of the whole thing now. I haven't figured out how to implement it on the business side, which would be great to have my own little like Jarvis, like Iron Man has Jarvis. I have a guy that I just tell him who I'm serving and give him the information, and they just do it, the proof for me. They send out the invoice. Not there yet with AI, but where I am at is I can make generative music, videos, images. I can do marketing stuff. So that's been something I've been messing around a lot with. It's mostly Adobe. It can be pretty expensive. It's like a monthly subscription type thing. You get access to Firefly. I use ChatGPT. There's a couple ones that I use, but I haven't used in a while. I primarily just use whatever Adobe gives me. They have Firefly, ChatGPT. I use their podcast. They have Adobe Podcasts. I use that sometimes. I think it's been really helpful. On the one hand, it's like it's hard to get exactly what you want. It's hard to like really dial in and nail it down. You want an image or something or a video or something. It's hard to tell it exactly what you want, and then it'll get close, and then it'll get like 90% of it'll get like 80% of your image right, and then you'll tell it to fix the 20%, and it'll just mess everything up. And every time you ask it to do something, it uses up credits. And that's where they get you, the credits. Because you're typing, you're talking to it. Every time you talk to it and tell it to do something, you lose a credit or you lose a certain amount of credits. Next thing you know, you're trying to make an image and you keep tweaking it. You're out of credits and you got to buy more. That's how they get you. It's with the credits. It's really hard to ask it to do what you need it to do and have it get it done right. It takes a lot of like communicating with it. You got to say, no, now fix this, now fix that, now do this, now do that. And before you know it, you've used all your credits on just like one video. And you got to like renew all your credits if you want to do anything else. To kind of avoid that, I've just been using Adobe stock. So like I have credits there to buy images and video. I'll even like buy the video. It could be like $25. And I'll even buy the video. Someone has created it, and I think it's AI generated, or I don't know if it's just stock, or maybe someone filmed it. I don't know. I assume it's AI generated, but you can go there and download and use it. whatever video and whatever music that they come up with. So I've been using that a lot. And it's been helping. I'm able to produce a lot higher quality marketing content much faster and be more creative and reach more people. But the downside is it just gets expensive because everything's subscription, and then you get credits and you run out of credits, and then you got to start buying this stuff, and it ain't cheap. That's just how everything is. Everything is a subscription. Then even when you have the subscription, you have to pay extra to get what you really want. That's everything now, though. That's like Netflix is like that. YouTube's like that. Everything's like that now. Everything's a subscription, and then charges on top of that if you want the good stuff. That's just all of life right now. But that's been good. I put out a commercial. I'm probably going to put it in the front and back of these videos for a while. I might mess around with it a little bit more. I don't want to spend too much time on it. I think I kind of nailed it. But I'll be putting that out probably in front of this video and probably at the end of the video as well. I am proud of the content. I'm glad that I have marketing material. I'm glad I have commercials now. I feel pretty good about the messaging and the quality and everything. I just need more. Time. Takes a lot of work to do all this stuff. I just need more time. Just a lot of work. And it gets expensive too with all these subscriptions, but it works. The last one I have is the video of the ocean, and I think even the song behind that is from Adobe stock. I think both of those things are from Adobe stock. I wrote the script with ChatGPT, and then I used Adobe to do AI voiceovers. The whole thing I just whipped up on the computer. And that's going to just be how I do things for a while. That's just the best option for me at this point. I have to be careful about using all my credits and making sure I don't just try to do one thing. I use a whole month's worth of my subscription and credits, but I was able to successfully do that with that commercial last week. So I'm proud of that. I'm glad I got that out there. That's really how I use AI and generative stuff for me personally. It'd be great to have it interact with the work software that I use in my phone to be able to, like I said, I could have a Jarvis thing like Iron Man where I serve somebody, the phone's got the camera, the date, the time, and the geolocation. And it just sends it to the database and generates proofs, by itself. I just get it done, and then that would be a great use of AI. I'm not quite there yet. I'm sure Amazon's working on it. But for me right now, the best use case is marketing material, videos, commercials, content, using it to make content. That's really what it's best for right now, for me personally. Fortunately, the work, the serving people, the emailing, the proofs of service, that's all by hand. That's all I'm doing that, I'm typing it in. I'm entering everything. I do that because it's just not accurate enough, and I don't know how to write that software. I'm not a computer person, and I don't know how to get it too accurate. But that would be the breakthrough of efficiency for me, is if I could have the phone run an app that just fills out the proof of service immediately as soon as I serve it. It's got the date, time, it's got a camera, it's got a microphone it can hear. I can ask the person's name, it could record it and just insert it into the proof, put my signature on it and email it, just all by itself. That's the next level. That's where I want to go. Kind of already talked about doing that in like some of my earliest podcasts. So I've had that kind of goal and I tried to get to it, but yeah, it's just, I'm not a computer guy. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll get there. I'll get there one day. Looks like the gardener showed up, so that's what that sound is in the background. I'm going to power through it. We're going to let the gardener do his thing, but if you're not hearing it, then just ignore me, but if you're hearing it, that's what it is. It's the gardener cutting grass and spreading allergens. Let's see. Football games on this weekend. This Detroit Pistons game, Celtics game is it's a good one. I've been having my eye on it. The Pistons are good, man. They're athletic. They play good defense. They're a fun team. That's a good team. Had some football games on this weekend. Last night, Indiana beat Miami, won the college football championship game. That was a good game. I don't know about football to talk about it, but that was a good game. I wanted Miami to win, but whatever. Not that interested. Indiana was the better team, and they won. It was a fun game. What else happened? A lot of NBA games on yesterday. I'm going to get through those. I'm kind of watching those as I work. I saw a little bit of the Knicks play yesterday. They got blown out. But yeah, Martin Luther King Jr. Day is they'll do a lot of NBA games. So I'll get caught up on some of those. Rams beat the Bears. Seahawks beat the 49ers. Patriots beat the Texans. Broncos beat the Bills. Super Bowl's coming up. Super Bowl parties. I think I might take the boys to a Super Bowl party. My sister's going to have a Super Bowl party. Love a Super Bowl party. Who does it? Who's ready for the Super Bowl? Super Bowl parties are awesome. I don't even like gambling. I don't even like doing the squares. I don't want to think about numbers and math. I don't want to think about money. That doesn't sound fun to me. I'm not having fun if money's involved. But yeah, I'll probably go to my sister's Super Bowl party. Don't know who's going to be. Don't care. Don't care who wins. Oh, wait, no. We want the Rams to win. We're Rams fans. Yeah. We want the Rams to win. We're hardcore Rams fans. Yeah. They're going to win. Right? Whatever. We're a Rams podcast, so they're going to win. That'd be cool. It's always cool when your local team wins the Super Bowl. It's awesome. What other sports were on? No, that was it. Just getting ready for baseball season. Always hearing a lot of news about the Dodgers signing people. Not a whole lot about the Angels doing anything cool. My team stinks. Watched a lot of Vanderpump. I've been watching the Valley Persian edition. What's this one called? The Valley Persian. Hold on. It's with the Shahs of Sunset people. Persian style, the Valley, Persian style. So that's a good one. I've been getting into that. I love these shows. I love Bravo. We're going to do a whole Bravo, the Bravo Bowl. We'll do like a Super Bowl style Bravo reality show podcast. But I was watching that one, Valley, Persian style. That one's cool. I'm into it. I'm hooked. I think they only had one episode out. I think I watched it. I'll have to see, but I just watched that one. So, Summer House is coming up. Excited for that. Vanderpump. We're still season 12 is still rolling, so we're excited for that. Just a great Bravo time of year right now. This is a great time of year for Bravo. The Bravo season. We're in Bravo season right now. It's like we're in football playoff season and we're in Bravo season. I watched The Rip with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. I watched that one. That was a fun movie. I liked The Rip. I might watch it again sometime. It was action. It's cops, money. No drugs, but they talk a lot about drugs. Cartels. No cartels. They talk a lot about cartels. They're in Miami. They're cops. Cash. Just a old school fun time cop movie. Just an old school fun time cop. Who's the good guy? Who's the bad guy movie? I'll give it one thumb up, one thumb sideways. Wasn't listen. Any movie where it's like who done it, or like who's a good guy, who's a bad guy, like who's in and who's out. I don't do well with those movies. I don't pay attention to movies close enough. I'm not listening to all the characters when they have dialogue. I just kind of I'm like tuning some of them out. I'm eating popcorn. I'm thinking about the popcorn. I'm getting up to get a water or a coffee. I'm thinking about the basketball game. And the next thing you know, I have no idea who's doing what or why. So if there's anything where you kind of have to figure out who it is and who's the good guy or the bad guy, I get so lost. I don't like that. I don't like it. I need to know. The bad guys have to be wearing scary outfits, and the good guys have to be wearing like nice, clean clothes. I have to visually know what's happening. And I don't like a story that's too complicated. I don't like anything that's too, you got to think about it. I want to be able to tune in and tune out at any given moment. I'm watching it, then I kind of like stare off and then I'm back in and what's happening. And I can just catch right up. I don't got to worry about who said what or what they're even trying to do. I don't really care what they're trying to do. I don't care if you're a good cop or a bad cop. Steal the money, don't steal the money. So I don't appreciate any movie that has any sort of real story that needs to be followed closely. I like a good Bravo reality show where this one's yelling at that one and that one's yelling at that one, and you don't have to worry why. You don't gotta, it doesn't matter why. They don't even know why. You're just there for the fireworks. That's it. I like a fireworks show. I don't like a parade. I like a fireworks. I don't need a story. I'm probably not going to pay attention to a whole movie. I'm not going to sit through a whole 2-hour movie and watch it like that. I just don't watch movies like that. This is not my style. I'm watching, then I'm tuning out, then I'm watching, then I'm doing something else, then I'm watching, and then I'm saying the joke to somebody, then I'm watching, then I'm interrupting the movie and like asking questions, and then I'm watching. And, if it's not some basic, that's why I like Mission Impossible. You don't have to worry about anything. You just watch keep your eye on Tom Cruise. And whatever he's doing, you're rooting for him. You don't have to worry about why or what. You just get on the motorcycle with him and you run away from the bad guys. And they're the bad guys because they're shooting at Tom Cruise. And I don't have to know why or what he's trying to do. He's trying to do some sort of impossible mission. I know what he's trying to do. He's doing an impossible mission. That's what I want. I don't need any of this. Like The Rip was a little too little too heady for me, a little too philosophical for me. Too much like which one's good and which one's bad. I'm losing track. I'm so lost. I'm wondering why we even care. I just want just give me the action. Let me jump in and out. But it was a good movie, so I'll give it one up, one sideways. So that's a 3 out of 4. Wait, no, 2.5 out of 4 stars. 2.5 out of 4 stars. Would watch it again. Good movie. Okay movie. Good movie. Fun to watch. Yeah. 2.5 stars. I'll watch something with Affleck and Damon. I'll watch that. That's going to be good. It's going to be pretty good. It's going to be 2.5 stars. Go watch it. I got to get this Bravo. I'm going to do a whole Bravo thing. Watch. It's Bravo season right now. I'm going to do a whole Bravo process server and messenger Bravo spectacular. Yeah, anyways, that's it for the Monday show, guys. I'm going to get back to work. I got to serve someone later. I got to edit this, put it up. I got to send out some emails. I got some more marketing to do. I've been doing a lot of marketing. I've got some paperwork to do. I got a busy day. And nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, but I got to get some stuff done today. Got to be on it today. So I'll get back to it. I'll get this posted as soon as possible. And in the meantime, just watch the rip and let me know what you think. Happy Monday, everybody. I'll see you on Thursday. Hopefully the Lakers will have some good news from the Lakers. And we'll see you on Friday at the next podcast. And with that, guys, bye. Happy Monday. Have a good rest of your week.